this sucks. Full Magazine just came out with an article detailing just how many stores on average, independent boutiques, artisans, and in some cases, family-run stores that have been around for over 150 years, we've lost in Florence over the last 12 years. And as somebody who lives in Florence and is a designer and an artisan myself, I felt it, but seeing it put into text really drove it home and just right to the heart. Since 2012, Florence has lost almost 25% of its independent boutiques, bodegas, artisan shops, etc., etc. That is 1 in 4 that have gone out of business. And they are specifically categorizing historic shops. So shops that in some cases have been around for 150 years. If you've ever been to Florence, you know that part of the magic of Florence is like just kind of getting lost along the cobblestone streets and discovering all of these cool little workshops and stores with intricate trinkets and beautiful things in them that you aren't going to find anywhere else. It literally is what makes my soul sing. And it's the reason that you love to explore cities like Florence. It's what gives them magic. The article goes on to list some of the most historic businesses that have closed over these years, and especially over the last few years all throughout Florence. And obviously the main culprit is over-tourism. You know, as the historic city centers in all of these cities throughout Europe have just become such popular destination hotspots for vacationers worldwide, all of the businesses in these historic city centers start catering specifically to tourists. And don't get me wrong, like, get after that bag. I get it. The economy in Italy is not great. So we're all doing what we need to do. And if the money is in tourism, then that's where we're going. But this is the result. Most of these businesses have been replaced with activities that cater to tourists, bars, Airbnbs, B&Bs, and like fast hotels. Mordi e Fugi literally means dine and dash type style restaurants. So you're kind of even losing these historic trattorias and osterias that have been around for decades and decades and are family-owned businesses. The proliferation of Uber Eats and stuff like that doesn't help this situation either. And I'm not only going to blame the tourists, like also just as a society in general worldwide, we buy more and more and more things online. Hello, Amazon. It's no coincidence that charting the demise of all of these independent stores and little boutiques coincides with the rise of online shopping. And if you find yourself sitting here still watching this wondering how you can help, I've made a list. I have a list at the link in my bio. You just put your email in and I will send you all of my personal favorite places to shop in Florence. This is not some like Instagram hotspot list. This is literally my personal favorite places to shop, whether it is home goods, whether it's fragrances, jewelry, vintage, my favorite restaurants. It is all here. You scroll down. It is pages long, guys, pages, because I don't gatekeep here. So link in my bio and let's get saving these businesses.